We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Kyle Hendricks is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start, and we'll see if that starts in this one today.
And in steps Manny Machado, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for strike one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it. The pitcher has to throw strikes. The offense has to show up. But I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
The 1-2. On a good swing there by Machado, but he pulls this one foul down the line and out of play. The 1-2. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Popped him up. Under it is Rizzo. One away.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 11, Hunter Renfroe.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Austin Hedges, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Man at first for him following the one-out single. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Drilled to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Chris Paddock will be the man on the mound for the Friars. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the heater.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Runner at first to start the inning. And, Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
From the stretch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They're in prime position to put the first run on the board right there.
Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 0-1 on its way. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit-by-pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set and the pitch.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
He must have been sitting fastball right there because he is not going to see a better pitch tonight. He cannot let that hanger go.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it?
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Fouled away. Baez at third. Bryant on second. Rizzo at first with no outs. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Pretty textbook
Batting
breaking
fifth.
ball for the punch out
No
right
left
there.
fielder.
Got it to bend a lot, and by
Kyle
the time it got there, it had fallen
Schwarber.
completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Schwarber is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his...
And this will find the wall deep in the corner. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score. That makes it a 2-0 ball game. Throw won't get him.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Bueller, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in, too.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
2-0.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Hit sharply on the ground. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute, that fires me up right there.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Left side, but well fouled. 3 runs already home here. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you
Batting
have to hold there, Debo, to make sure that gets down and isn't up for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 1-0 home. Count even now at 1-1. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits.
All even now. Now 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit out towards second. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. And the throw in gets away from him. And they are just teeing off on him right now. And even in just the first inning, you've got to wonder how much longer they'll let him continue out there. Standing in now, Kyle Hendricks, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
0-1 count and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. One there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Cubbies are in front, 4-0. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the weather forecasts I'm hearing down here point to a fairly significant threat of rain later in the ball game. Of course, the grounds crew and umpires will work to get this one in without delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it's impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk. For now, we'll have to wait and see how things develop.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. Safety of the players, of course, and players getting required rest at the end of the night becomes important. When you guys approached a game like this, did you know you were in for a long one?
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Now here's the pitch. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Greg Garcia.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Greg Garcia will be the next to bat. Now here's the pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Two out, nobody on. Now a soft liner toward first. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Padres. They trail here 4-0. Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The shortstop, Javier.
Now here's the pitch.
Baez.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field. He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. Curveball hit on the ground to shortstop. Machado has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Kris Bryant.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Kris Bryant. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey!
The windup and the 0-1. One out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning.
Now
It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Misses. Ball 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2.
We got full count.
Wilson Contreras would be next. The 3-2 pitch. And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Rizzo is off at first with 2 away. That evens it up 1-1. A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. They lead it 4-0. Now batting, Josh Naylor. 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
No balls and 1 strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Grounded to short. There's Baez. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8th, the third baseman, Ty France.
Digging in, Ty France. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit ball to second, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, Chris Paddack.
To the plate now, Chris Paddack. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, shortstop, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
comes set. Here's the 0-0
That's
pitch.
a ball.
Two out here and a runner at second. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And this will kick off the base of the wall.
And you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. That really is not that bad of a pitch. Just a little bit down and away, but he's all over it, and he cashes in a run on the double.
Stepping in now, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Padres pick up a run on the RBI double. We play 2.5. It's the Cubs 4 and the Padres 1. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he stressed that a big part of their success has been their ability to take advantage of their opportunities. As a team, they're hitting over 500 with runners in scoring position, something that is way easier said than done. So undeniably, that's been a huge factor in this game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Here's Jason Hayward now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. From the belt, the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. And that's lifted the other way out to left. In comes the left fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Settling in now, Ian Happ, a base hit in his first trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Schwarber, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Ground ball to second. This could be two. He's got it. There's one. On to first. And for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play. And with this one, the side is retired. So striding forward now, Austin Hedges comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ripped down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Racing back the left fielder at the track, off the LED board and gone. Austin Hedges with a solo shot. His first home run of the season, and the Padres get a bit closer. It's now 4-2.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Center fielder looking up into the bleachers and gone. Manuel Margot leaves the yard with a solo shot. His first home run of the season, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now.
The first baseman.
As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
No outs, nobody on. Bounce towards the mound. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Greg Garcia.
Digging in now for San Diego, Greg Garcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hayward has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Josh Naylor.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Naylor. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Cubs lead it 4-3. Stepping up now, Addison Russell, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Addison Russell.
Now the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Standing in, Kyle Hendricks. From the belt, the pitch. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. Russell rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home, and he is going to beat the throw home as he scores to make this a 5-3 game now.
It was a bullet base hit right to center field, D'Aro. Looked like there was going to be a close play at the plate. Good job of base running, rounding third, making sure that he was able to get in to score.
This is always one I wonder why the third base coach doesn't send more. You see more balls from the center fielder hit the mound and not make it all the way home with a lot of steam on it. Nice aggressive base running.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0. Baez breaks from first. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Renfroe will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. From the stretch. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And boy, the Cubs have come to play as this is good for extra bases as well. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Wilson Contreras.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2-0 count. The pitch fouled off. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Rizzo at second with 2 down. And it's fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
He stays alive, still 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Cubs are on top 6-3. Now at the plate, Ty France. He singled his last time up.
San Diego, the third baseman, Ty.
Pitch on the way.
Nope.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
And that's over. 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of
Ladies
the
and
game,
gentlemen,
and he's
your
probably
attention,
gone.
please.
Fernando Tatis
For
Jr.
San Diego.
come on to pinch hit now
Number
with a runner
23,
at first and nobody out.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called a strike. Three runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And it's quickly 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch.
Oh, that's in.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll
Now
put the
batting.
force back in order here. And now time is called here as their pitching
Machado.
coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. He's set, and the pitch. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
From the belt, the pitch. Hit to short. And that's through for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big
Now batting.
inning right here with that
The left
single.
fielder.
Bases
Okay.
are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 6-4 ball game.
Now batting.
Man, this is a spot where you
Austin.
really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
So 1 out here with runners at first and third. And Austin Hedges will be the next to hit.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time. And maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
Comes set and the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. 4 runs, 6 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So now to the plate, Manuel Margot. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope, ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Cubbies are in front 6-4. Cal Quantrill is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Cal Quantrill.
Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber. It was a walk in his last trip.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High and deep to right center. Going back is the center fielder. To the track, to the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber, his first home run of the season, and it's now 7-4.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate now, Jason Hayward.
Jason.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Windup and the 0-1. Fastball well outside. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Here's a fly ball well hit. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Digging in once again, Ian Happ, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Well, his job right there at the plate is to move that runner over to third by getting the ball to the right side. On the mound, though, they're working him away so he doesn't have a good pitch to do that with.
Happ with a 2-1 count now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
To 2-2 now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Hayward leads off second with nobody out. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Up next for the Cubs.
Ready now,
The
Addison
second baseman,
Russell.
Addison Russell.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So first and third with one away, and the pitcher Kyle Hendricks will be the next to bat. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball one.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Now the 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Margot on his horse makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. That makes it an 8-4 ball game.
The batter,
Great
number
to do
9.
a job right
Shortstop,
there. He's not a big
Javier.
power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball
Javier.
to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Here's Javier Baez. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
And he takes ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
To short. Taken in by Machado. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Cubs 8 and the Padres 4. Striding in, Eric Hosmer. He's hitless
Leading
in
off
his
for
2
San Diego.
at-bats so far.
The first
This one
baseman,
doesn't look good so
Eric
far, down by a
Hosmer.
boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Hard hit toward the hole. And that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of
The
traffic
batter,
on the base pass.
second
Let's see
baseman,
who's going to get that big
Greg
double in the gap to clear him.
Garcia.
In now, Greg Garcia. As he rips it on the ground to second. Step on the bag for one. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Now batting, the right fielder, Josh Naylor.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Josh Naylor. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
Two out, nobody on. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. The 1-1. Shot toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Into the box now, Ty France. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Austin Allen will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 30, Austin Allen.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. A softly hit ball here, foul off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. Naylor at second, France on at first with 2 down. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Padres leave a pair. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Ronald Bolaños is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 57, Ronald Bolaños.
Stepping into the box, Chris Bryant. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
2 strikes.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here it comes.
3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So striding in, Anthony Rizzo. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Oh, that's off the plate.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And there he goes towards second. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
Hit out towards second. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Boy, that's one of
The
the, I
catcher.
guess, the advantages of hitting with that
Outfield.
hole between first and
John
second base.
Guerrero.
Hero. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0 is taken high above the zone.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
First and second here with nobody out. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his first home run of the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
Your attention, please.
Gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Diaz.
Into the box, Kyle
The
Schwarber.
left fielder, Kyle
Yes, he'll take a changeup here for strike
Schwarber.
one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Oh and 1, here it comes.
Down 1-1.
Diaz, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. This is his first year at the big league level. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Here it comes. Popped him up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
At the plate, Jason Hayward. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. The 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Now here's the pitch. In there for strike 1. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope.
Not the best changeup there, an easy take. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a fastball that misses.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Addison Russell would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Payoff pitch one more time. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. 7th inning ready to roll. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Machado. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Line to the right side. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
So stepping in, Hunter Renfroe. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. One and one. One out, nobody on. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Here's the pitch.
Ball inside.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Hunter Renfroe goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Hedges.
At the plate, Austin Hedges. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1.
At the ball.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And he chased it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4.
Correct.
Here's Addison Russell. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
The second baseman, Addison Russell.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Margot's under it. 1 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Kyle
Victor Caratini will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Caratini.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Standing in now, Javier Baez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Popped him up. France is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Kris Bryant.
Now to the plate, Kris Bryant. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Caratini, the runner at first with 2 gone. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A ball and a strike now to Bryant.
Count. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
Number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
Inside ball.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Count remains 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo.
Count full.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The 3-2 pitch gets him swinging. He struck him out. Cubs strand a couple. They lead it though 11-4. Brad Week has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
The Chicago Cubs, number 38.
New inning set to get underway. So here's the cleanup hitter, Manuel Margot. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Even 1-1 count to Margot.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-2.
Ball, that's up for.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Now batting.
So one
The
man
first
gone
baseman.
for the Friars in their half of the eighth. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special. Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
The 1-0.
Nope, that's the ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
The count now at 2-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 3-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning.
Up next for
That's
the Padres,
back-to-back Ks, and
the
he's
second
making
baseman,
it look pretty easy.
Randy
This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Greg Garcia, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Now this is on the ground for Baez at short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Wilson Contreras. He'll
Leading
lead
off
things
for
off
the
as they
Cubs,
look to perhaps build
the
on an
catcher,
already sizable
Wilson
lead.
Contreras.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here comes the 1-0.
2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Three and 0 now. Kyle Schwarber is on deck. The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now the payoff pitch home. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging
Now batting.
changeup. Nice
The left
job of
fielder.
staying back on it,
Kyle
and he's able to tattoo it for a
Schwarber.
double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. One and one to Schwarber.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Right side, hit hard. Oh, look at Hosmer. Hats off to that one.
Now batting.
Great
The right
diving
fielder.
stop down there at first to
Jake
get
Day.
the out. If that ball gets to the
Hayward.
outfield, the whole complexion of this inning drastically changes.
Stepping up to the plate, Jason Hayward. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
And that misses, ball one. A ball and a strike. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Contreras takes his lead at third with 1 away. Popped him up. Hosmer in foul ground. Oh, he brought it back. And they get the double play at third. 1 hit's all they get. 9th inning coming up. The Cubs lead this one 11-4. Next to the plate for the Padres, Josh Naylor starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is in the air out to right field. And a great start to the 9th as this ought to be extra bases. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now
The
batting.
fans didn't even get
The
a
third
chance to
baseman.
settle in their seats for the
Ty
beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Into the box now, Ty France, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
Hey!
Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Luis
Your attention,
Urias
please.
will get a chance with a runner in
For
scoring
San Diego.
position here as he'll pinch
Number
hit now
2.
with 1 away.
Luis Urias.
Ball 1.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
Hey!
A high fastball is in there.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Runner at second here with one man out. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Three and 2 now.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
At the plate now, Manny Machado, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 0-1 on its way.
1-1.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Ball 2.
2-1.
2-1.
Hard hit at third. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
11-4 at the end of this affair. Chicago posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Kyle Hendricks earns his first win of the season. Chris Paddock struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs, 11 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Padres, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.